For the last part of this lesson, we are going to do the pipe and swipe. The first thing that you need is a cake. I'm using a 6-inch cake with 3 layers. You want to practice your piping before you go into the actual cake. So what I would suggest is having a parchment paper where you can do a little bit of it. And there's actually 3 different ways of doing it. One is like pipe and swipe. The other one is using a spatula or the back of your spoon. It's really up to you what you use. And I like to count so I know all my drops are the same size. So I go 1, 2, and swipe. 1, 2, and swipe. And then you can go with the next color. And you start right where you finish. 1, 2, and swipe. Okay, and if you're gonna do with a spatula, you will go 1, 2, you drop it there, you grab the spatula, and you go with it. The next part, what I like to do is with a ruler. I like to mark, for the 6-inch cake, I'll do 2 centimeters, which is like pretty much an inch, to mark the lines so I make sure that all the drops are the same size. I'll do it around 6 to 8 times around the cake. This will not show once your cake is all finished, but it helps you see that you're doing the same size, everything is perfect. It looks clean and neat. Okay, and on the first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a straight line. That way I also make sure that it comes out straight. And I'm ready now to start piping. I'm going to start right here. So you put your piping bag on parallel to the cake and you go 1, 2, and swipe. And you want to make sure that your drops get all the way to the end of the cake. And what you're going to do is we're starting to build a rainbow. So I'm gonna start right where I finish. 1, 2, and swipe. And you can start to see how the rainbow starts forming. So here and there you want to stop and clean the tip of your pipes. Colors don't mix up and it's clean. Okay, now I'll continue. So there's 2 ways of doing it. One is moving the round table, the other one is moving your hand. I feel it better moving the round table. So 1, 2, and I swipe it a little bit. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to take advantage and refill a couple colors. I'll start with the purple. since it's the one I'm gonna use right now. And see how again I folded the bag, making sure that you don't touch the end, and I'll put a little bit so the colors doesn't warm up. I'll refill the yellow and the orange. And again, this is why we keep a towel next to us to clean our hands in the middle. Okay, right there. And we are ready to continue piping. So once you fill out the colors, you want to take out that extra air. So you're going to pipe right on top of the bowl until you hear the sound, and you come back. There we go. And you want to keep your colors in order. You want to make sure that you grab the right one, and if they're in order, you will not mess up. Okay, so green and pink need to be refilled. It's easier to stop for several colors and refill them all at a time than stop every time. And since I'm gonna use it right away, I'll take the air. And the pink. If you're comfortable working with latex gloves, you can go ahead and do it. There we go. Okay, so we are at green. So the crumb coat, it's the coat that we give the cake as soon as we put the first layer. It's called the first layer of frosting. You do this to make sure once you put it, you're gonna start seeing that the crumbs are going to come out. And what it helps us do is make sure that the cake, it's soft, it's smooth, there are no crumbs, you don't get to see the cake, and it's ready to be piped. See, this way you can barely see the end, the back end of it. And always I'm counting on my head to 2 to make sure that all my drops are the same size. And also the lines right there that we made with the ruler helps me see that I'm staying on the same size. So as we get to the end, what you would like to do is make a dollop of each color to seal it up. You continue in the same sequence. I personally like to remove the tip that is at the end, so you cannot see it. Okay, and now that we are done with the sides, we're gonna go to the top. So I'm going to start right here. I have the green, and instead of going to the side, I'm going to go inwards. And it's going to be the same size. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and in. If you don't have a cake roller like this one, it's totally fine. You can still do it. You just need to rotate the plate or whatever you are using the cake on. But the roller definitely makes it easier. And I'll make a small green since it got there to cut it with a yellow one. There we go. Okay. Now you want to work with a second layer inwards. We're going to start right here with the orange. And I need to refill the purple one, it's the only one. So for the second layer, I'm not going through a specific number or skipping one. That's totally up to you. You can also increase the size of your dollops to make smaller. You can decrease it so you can stick to the same one. I'm just going by eye and trying to follow it, follow the color pattern. And then at this point, you want to close with 4 of them. I see it's heavy on the green and the orange, so I'll probably choose purple. Go in, and then there's pink over there, so I'll go with a yellow right here. In, and there's pink right here. In, and we'll go with an orange. And there you have your petal rainbow flower. As you can see, this beautiful cake can be done in only 3 steps. Make the buttercream, color the buttercream, and pipe and swipe. It takes you not so much time, it's only 10-15 minutes, and you will look like a rock star at your kid's birthday, friends, family, or relatives. Even your coworkers are gonna love it. Thank you.